What's good, y'all? This your boy Nia. Welcome back to another video. So here's the thing, man. I'm joking. So we're just gonna be looking at some soy boy that's upset because Metroid Dread has Amiibos or something, and he thinks that's a bad thing, even though Amiibos are completely optional. So why don't we just take a look at what he has to say? I know this video is all the way back to June this year, but I really don't care. I literally got nothing else to cover, and since Josh decided to respond to it recently, I don't see why I shouldn't either, so let's just roll the clip.
Nintendo, please fire your marketing team. What is this?
So this dumbass really wants Nintendo to fire their marketing team just now, even though Amiibos have been a thing in Nintendo's games for years now? Why is it only now that he's pissed off about Nintendo's marketing? I mean, Smash Bros has Amiibos, Zelda has Amiibos, a bunch of their games have Amiibos. Why is it a problem that Metroid Dread specifically having Amiibos is bad marketing? Whatever. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, I just don't know where to begin. $30 Metroid Dread Amiibo figures increase players' health and missiles. What? What the fuck? So going on from the other week or whenever it was, probably even a month ago now, when they announced the Zelda Amiibo that allows you to fast travel for an extra $20, $25, quality of life improvement, they've done it with Metroid Dread.
Oh no, the horror! They added an option where you can get a little pick-me-up if you buy an Amiibo? Whatever shall we do? This is clearly a crime against humanity, everyone. We're dealing with an Avengers level threat. But jokes aside, I'm gonna have to remind you that Amiibos are entirely optional, and you do not need to purchase them if you don't want to play Metroid that way.
Bruh. This time $30. Each figure increases capacity permanently and also acts as a daily top-up. What are you doing, Nintendo? I'm sorry, but this is just as bad as the XP boosters that Ubisoft do in their games, or you're getting COD or whatever, where they help you out. This is just as bad.
No, it isn't. Ubisoft and Activision's boosts give the player an advantage for an online game, while the Amiibo perks are for a game that is entirely single player. To stretch that into something comparable to that of Ubisoft games or Call of Duty is very moronic to say the least.
You know, it's slightly better because you get a figure. Like, no. Ever since Reggie left, and unfortunately their former president passed away, they have gotten so much worse. Their marketing team needs to just go. Okay? Their marketing team needs to go.
No, they don't, because Amiibos are entirely optional and you don't need to buy them. I feel like I'm gonna have to repeat myself a fuck ton, because this is literally the reason why this guy is mad at Nintendo, even though their business practices have not changed one bit.
Their devs are absolutely brilliant, but their marketing, fire them. Anyway, let's go on. This is Video Games Chronicle. So, a listing for the $30 Metroid Dread Amiibo double pack on GameStop reveals what the Samus and ENI figures do when users scan them.
So here we go. The Samus Amiibo will provide players with an extra energy tank, which increases their maximum health by 100. This will be a one-time only upgrade, so you can only do that once. 100's a lot of health. It's essentially a free energy tank. Well, it's not free, it's $30. So one-time upgrade. After this, players can tap the Samus Amiibo once a day to top up their health, getting them out of trouble if Samus is close to death. Essentially an easy mode. An easy mode for $30. And you know who this benefits? The people who don't have time to do the game in one sitting. I say benefits, it's not benefits at all. You basically, if you want the full capacity of the game, spend $90.
Or hear me out. Just buy Metroid Dread by itself and don't bother with the Amiibos if you don't want to buy them, you absolute fucking Neanderthal. I mean, bro, you're acting as if they're putting the full game behind a paywall when it's literally just a one-time upgrade per day. Like, why is this a big deal now? I mean, sure, it may make the game a bit easier, but at the end of the day, it's just an option. And I hope that you've gotten that advice through that thick skull of yours after the 4 months of the time you've made this video.
Nintendo have gone from being the most loved publisher, most loved company, to they're just as bad as the others. They really are.
I mean, yeah, Nintendo's a bitch, but you're not really giving legitimate reasons as to why they're a bad company. All you're doing is bitching about Amiibos, which have been a thing for years. Do you have dementia? I'm kind of worried for you because you may have forgotten that Amiibos are not entirely a new thing.
Is there really a good games company anymore? Seriously. Meanwhile, the Amiibo of EMMI, so the robotic creature Samus faces, gives Samus a Missile Plus tank, which increases the missile capacity by 10. Again, this is a one-time upgrade. 10! That's a lot of missiles.
No, not really. From what I've seen of Metroid Dread's gameplay, it's kind of simple to stack up on missiles. I mean, you can have up to more than 20 missiles in the game, which is more than what the Amiibos give you.
Once it's been applied, players can then tap EMI Amiibo again to replenish their missiles once per day. $30. So what's that, 25 quid? 20... I can't believe this. Look, Amiibos have been around since the Wii U, so nearly 10 years basically. But I remember, you get Amiibos, they're cool to have. But I remember where you put them on and they unlocked a skin, a weapon, a soundtrack, a voice line, I don't know, something. Nothing that changed the game completely.
Nothing really has changed about Amiibos, my guy. You're acting as if the perks that you get from these Amiibos is like getting access to the full game, which it isn't. All it is a once-in-a-day upgrade, which is not game-changing. I'm just... This guy's logic is hurting my brain here. This is like saying that, like... You know how in a bunch of mobile games where once you log in every day you get rewards for playing? This guy is basically saying that that is bad marketing and is locking the full game behind a paywall. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. This is such a sad argument.
And before you say it doesn't change the game, yes it does.
Are you retarded?
No, it fucking doesn't. It's literally just a small boost for resources for your character, and it makes the game a bit easier. That doesn't mean it changes the game drastically. Like, you know, this is just coming off as desperate at this point. Like, Jesus Christ.
It makes the game easier. Yes, because Metroid's known for being Dark Souls.
I swear to God that I'm going to get a brain tumor from responding to these videos. I mean, at this point, I guess any game out there can be compared to Dark Souls. Durr, Fallout is Dark Souls. Durr, Madness Project Nexus is Dark Souls. Durr, Halo is Dark Souls. Durr, fucking Banjo-Kazooie is Dark Souls. I mean, fucking hell, why are people like this? Why do people always make the shittiest comparisons? And why do people always compare a completely different game to Dark Souls? Why is humanity real? Please let me out of this goddamn reality. End my suffering.
I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know if I can support this company anymore.
Why? Why?
And you're not gonna support them anymore, all because Metroid Dread has Amiibos. You're retarded if you think that's a good reason to stop buying Nintendo products, because I've decided to dig deeper into your channel, and by the way, your channel's basically dead. You only ever talked about Amiibos, like, twice? Why is it only now that Amiibos in specific games is a bad thing? I mean, you yourself admitted in this very video that Amiibos are nice to have.
Their business practices are absolutely atrocious, and they can get away with it because nobody has a spine to be like, do you know what? No, I am not supporting this.
Yeah, I agree. Nintendo fanboys are kind of an issue, especially when it comes to some of the things Nintendo likes to pull off.
Just please stop. They're a beloved company, and they always will be no matter what they do. This isn't beloved at all. $30. I can't believe this.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
If, again, any other company does this, where they hide big game features, extra game features behind the digital deluxe.
Wait, no, stop. I was joking when I said you were thinking that the full game was locked behind a paywall. Oh my fucking god. You actually think that the full game's locked behind a paywall. Fuck. Kill me, please.
They get absolutely slated. Oh, but Nintendo do it behind an Amiibo, it's fine. No, I'm absolutely sick of this. And I really don't know if I can support this company anymore.
Yeah, because Nintendo's really gonna listen to some random fuck on YouTube that is a dead channel to stop using Amiibos for giving player bonuses. How about you do us a favor and grow a single fucking brain cell and realize that Amiibos are just an option, and you can probably play in Metroid Dread just fine without buying the Amiibos. Fucking hell, man. You're killing me. So anyways, that's it. Some retard thinks Amiibos are ruining gaming, and that's just... Subscribe if you give a shit. I don't really care. I'm gonna go sleep again because sleeping's my favorite hobby. Now, fuck off.